I know this might be hard to hear, but what if I told you that your dog might not love you as much as you think? You probably believe your furry friend adores you, but what if you're overlooking some key signs that say otherwise? As dog owners, we often assume that our pets love us unconditionally, but the truth is, things aren't always that simple. Some behaviors we think are normal could actually be big red flags, and the worst part is you might have been ignoring them without even realizing it. So, how do you know if your dog truly loves you, or if they're just putting up with you? That's exactly what we're about to dive into today. Stick with us until the end, because recognizing these signs early could completely change your relationship with your dog. And if you're ready to get the inside scoop, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another video packed with tips for a better bond with your best friend. 1. Ignoring the owner's arrival home. When you've had a long day and you walk through the door, you expect an excited greeting from your dog. Maybe a wagging tail, a few happy jumps, or even some barks of joy. This is one of the ways dogs show affection and excitement when their beloved human comes home. But what if your dog just doesn't react at all? No tail wagging, no jumping, not even a glance in your direction. If your dog seems completely indifferent when you arrive home, that's more than just a bad mood. It could be a clear sign that your bond with them isn't as strong as you think. A dog that truly loves you will at least acknowledge your presence, even if they're a more independent breed. They might lift their head, follow you with their eyes, or give a small tail wag. If none of this happens, and your dog shows no interest in your arrival, it could mean that they don't have the emotional attachment you expect, or perhaps worse, they may not see you as a source of comfort and security. 2. Avoiding eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful ways dogs communicate with their owners. When a dog gazes at you with soft, trusting eyes, it's a sign of affection and emotional connection. Eye contact also triggers the release of oxytocin, the love hormone, strengthening the bond between you and your pet. But what if your dog consistently avoids looking at you? If your dog regularly looks away, turns their head, or even flinches when your eyes meet, this could be a sign that they feel uncomfortable, nervous, or even distrustful around you. While some dogs are naturally more reserved, a dog that truly loves you will make at least occasional eye contact, even if they're shy. If they're constantly avoiding it, it's worth considering how safe and comfortable they feel with you. 3. Dislike of being touched. A dog that loves you will often seek out physical affection. Whether it's leaning in for pets, nuzzling you, or curling up beside you, these are signs of trust and connection. But what if your dog pulls away, stiffens up, or flinches every time you try to touch them? This is a major red flag. A dog that's emotionally bonded with their owner will usually show signs of comfort when being touched. If your dog consistently avoids your touch or seems uncomfortable with it, something's not right. This behavior becomes even more concerning if your dog is happy to be petted by others, but stiffens or walks away when you try. It's possible that your dog is simply not as emotionally connected to you as you think. 4. Not following the owner around. Dogs are naturally pack animals, and in the wild, they rely on each other for safety, companionship, and survival. This instinct doesn't disappear when they become pets. It just translates into their relationship with their human family. A dog that is emotionally connected to you will often want to follow you around, even if it's just to lie near you in the same room. Whether you're cooking in the kitchen, lounging on the couch, or walking from one room to another, a dog that loves you will likely check in and stay close by, just to be near you. But what if your dog never follows you? If they stay in another room and don't seem to care where you are or what you're doing, it's a sign that they might not see you as their priority. While it's normal for some dogs to enjoy their alone time, a dog that truly loves and values you will show at least some level of interest in where you are. If your dog doesn't care to stay near you or check in on you, it might be time to ask yourself whether they see you as their person or just another person in the house. 5. Never bringing toys to the owner. Have you ever seen a dog proudly carrying a toy, dropping it at your feet, and looking up at you with excitement? This isn't just a playful gesture. It's actually a sign of trust and love. When a dog brings you a toy, they're offering you something valuable to them, showing a desire to interact and bond. It's their way of saying, I trust you, and I want to share this with you. But what if your dog never does this? If your dog never brings you their toys or seems disinterested in sharing them with you, it could be a sign that they don't feel a deep emotional connection with you. This is especially significant because toys are often one of the most important things in a dog's world. By offering them to you, they are acknowledging you as someone they trust and enjoy spending time with. If they refuse to share this simple gesture, it could suggest that the bond between you isn't as strong as you think it is. 6. Preferring other people over you. One of the most heartbreaking signs that your dog might not feel as attached to you as you'd like is when they seem to prefer other people over you. Does your dog light up when a stranger walks into the room, but barely react when you're around? Do they gravitate toward visitors, wagging their tail, jumping up, and seeking attention, while treating you like an afterthought? This is a painful realization for many dog owners who believe their dog loves them unconditionally, but the truth is love isn't automatic. It's built over time through trust and consistent care. A well-socialized dog will enjoy meeting new people, but they should still have a strong preference for their primary caregiver, the one who feeds them, walks them, and takes care of them. If your dog seems more excited to be around others than they do with you, it's a clear sign that they might not see you as their primary source of comfort and love. This can especially hurt if you've been the one to take care of your dog, and yet they're more affectionate towards others. It's an indicator that the emotional bond between you and your dog may not be as strong as you thought, and it's something worth paying attention to. 7. Not listening to you. Dogs are incredibly responsive to their owners, especially when there's a strong bond between them. A dog that loves and respects you will listen to your commands, react to your voice, and try to please you in any way they can. They'll respond when you call them, sit when you ask, and show excitement when you're giving them attention. However, if your dog constantly ignores you, acts like they can't hear you, or outright refuses to listen to basic commands, it's a serious red flag. This isn't just a training issue, it's a matter of trust. A dog that cares about you will want to please you, and ignoring you could indicate that they don't value your presence, or worse, they don't see you as an important figure in their life. If this behavior persists, it's worth examining the overall dynamic between you and your dog. Are you making an effort to engage with them? Are you offering rewards and positive reinforcement? A dog that loves you will try to meet your expectations, and if they're constantly ignoring you, it suggests the emotional connection isn't as strong as it should be. 8. Not seeking comfort from you. When a dog is feeling anxious, scared, or unwell, they often turn to their trusted human for comfort and reassurance. This is an instinctive behavior, as dogs look to their owners for safety and emotional support. If your dog is frightened by a loud noise or feeling sick, they should seek you out for a sense of security. But what if your dog doesn't come to you for comfort when they're upset? If they go hide in another room, avoid you when they're feeling stressed, or don't seek affection when they need it the most, it's a clear sign that they don't view you as a safe haven. A dog that feels emotionally connected to you will want to be near you during moments of distress. If they don't, it suggests that they may not feel safe or secure with you, which is a heartbreaking realization for any pet owner. It's important to acknowledge this behavior, as it points to a need for strengthening the bond and working on creating a sense of trust and safety for your dog. 9. Showing signs of aggression. Aggression towards their owner is one of the most alarming signs that your dog might not love you. Or worse, they may have negative feelings toward you. If your dog growls, snaps, or shows tense body language when you approach, these are clear signs of discomfort and unease. A dog that truly loves you would never feel the need to be aggressive, even in stressful situations. While it's normal for dogs to feel anxious or frightened at times, they should seek comfort, not react aggressively, especially toward their trusted human. Aggressive behavior, particularly if it's only directed at you, is a serious red flag. It indicates that something in your relationship has gone wrong, and it could be a sign that your dog doesn't trust you, feels threatened by you, or is emotionally disconnected from you. This is not something to ignore, as aggression can escalate and lead to further behavioral problems. If you're noticing these signs, it's essential to take action immediately to address the underlying issues and restore trust between you and your dog. 10. Your dog doesn't seem happy around you. At the end of the day, love isn't just about specific actions. It's about how your dog feels when they're with you. Does your dog seem happy, excited, and eager when you're around? Or do they act indifferent, distant, or even stressed? A dog that truly loves you radiates joy and energy in your presence. If your dog doesn't seem to enjoy being with you, it's a clear sign that something is wrong in your bond. This can be heartbreaking, but the good news is it's not too late to turn things around. With some effort and patience, you can rebuild a stronger, happier relationship with your dog, bringing back the joy you both deserve. Now that you've seen these 10 signs, it's important to remember that none of them mean your dog hates you. However, they could indicate that your bond isn't as strong as you thought. But here's the good news. It's never too late to strengthen your relationship with your furry friend. With patience, understanding, and a bit of effort, you can rebuild trust, deepen your connection, and create a stronger emotional bond that will benefit both you and your dog. The key is to take action. Start by spending more quality time together, engaging in activities that both you and your dog enjoy. Play, train, and provide them with the reassurance and affection they need to feel safe and loved. Remember, love isn't instant. It's built over time. The more you invest in your relationship with your dog, the more rewarding your bond will become. If you've noticed any of these signs, don't panic. Addressing these issues early is crucial, and with the right approach, you can turn things around. So, if you're ready to start strengthening your relationship with your dog, make sure you check out our next video. We'll share simple but powerful ways to make your dog love you more than ever. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more tips and insights on building a better relationship with your dog. Thanks for watching, and let's turn things around for the better, one paw at a time.